Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel and I'm watching FRIEREN. Last time on FRIEREN, we finally defeated Aura the Guillotine. She'd underestimated FRIEREN. Thought, there's no possible way that any self-respecting mage would be hiding their mana. And lucky for FRIEREN, she's not self-respecting. I mean, kinda. But she managed to overpower her mind control spell and have her kill herself. Oh my goodness. The whole deal with this town and its crisis that it's facing should be averted. Which means that we'll get to travel to the next place, wherever that may be. The last couple of episodes have been really exciting, and I'm glad that so many people have been finding these videos lately, so thank you very much for watching. If you like these reactions, then you should do yourself a favor by subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss the rest of FRIEREN reactions. I'm going to continue this to the next core. There's so many episodes left. Without further ado, let's get into this episode. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, these are all the armor, fallen armor. We did it. We're praying. Oh. Join us in prayer, Fern. Like that corrupt priest would have wanted. Believe it! FRIEREN was all like, we're getting out of here. I like how FRIEREN did this and thought that she would still be persecuted. A lot of good men died. Yeah, don't say you trained me. Yeah, it is true that Lugner was saying, like, she never held back in the past. She kind of restrained herself. Your son's pendant. I love this music. That's nice. Everything's nice. Kidding! Getting belly rubs. Right. It seems to be real. Because we saw her place a barrier like this. Dang it! Yeah, a little baby. Oh right, she did do that. Executioner here. No, relax. Wow, the door closed. I thought I was dead. We're just picking him up, okay. Honor your heroes. Okay, we're staying a bit. Did Fern tie her hair back there? So we are gonna spend a little bit of time here. That's nice. I love this song. Relax. New clothes? Ah, because we're going north. Most epic montage song. I'm excited to move forward to our next place. Awesome. Cool. Well, we got that covered. Oh, do we actually have to get certified? Uh-oh. Third class. Are you Blackjack? Dang. So, where do we gotta go to get certified then? Yeah. Yay! Test taking. Thank you for saying it. Oishurst. That's I love how many people show their gratitude very earnestly in this show. It's nice. Uh-oh. It's gonna be getting cold. Yay! Yes! Never underestimate the cold. Ah, fuck. Or blizzards, where you can't with low visibility. Well, this is a fine mess of turnips we find ourselves in. No, I will continue to die. Will he just get... Dang it! I'm just gonna drag him, I guess. Alright. Dudes are heavy. He's got muscle. Muscle is heavy. We found shelter! Let's kill them. We need shelter. They're gonna deal with it. Hello? Let's leave. Who is this guy? What? Just because he's eccentric. What? He's just... Right? He's just working out. Yep. He also has elf ears. It's also one of my favorite voice actors. Maybe he's not going to be a bad guy for once. Immediately suspicious because of the voice actor. Squats. Keep me alive. Kraft. Mac and cheese? Uh-oh, throw him in the fire. He's feeling the warmth. He's gonna be huddled right up to, He's gonna be huddled right up to, our new friend. Yup. I fucking called it. Better appreciate the muscles. Right? Thanks! Fern was just like, Stark, do you have something that you want to tell us? I don't know, elves seem to lay low. There's definitely something this guy is hiding, but... Who are you? Wow. Just kind of, chilled. That was only in the last couple decades of your life. Oh, nice. Nice training. This was like me last night, just like cuddling up in a blanket because it's been cold. Now everyone's praying. We're all getting converted. It's been 6 months we've been together. I mean, I know lots of time passes in this, but... How old are you? If you're calling her young. Okay. So hearing people be like, we don't know who you are, it's kind of a painful thing. Yeah, she does. I want to know what great deeds you've done. I mean, we're getting backstory, but I wonder how much. Well, he says while drinking alcohol. I mean, I do think some people just don't need praise. But Kraft said these exact same words, huh?
常に魔力を制限しているのに
気がついていたの。
それに工学のためにもなります。
なんで？
It is useful.
もしかしたら私の子供は魔法使いになるかもしれませんよ。
You have no goddamn idea.
なんで女神様に仕える練習は変な
Oh
やつが
God.
多いんだろうね。
Right?
もう別のやつに褒めてもらったから。
いい友人を持ったな。
And she did.
いや、その人はもう今は天国にいるよ。
いずれ会えるな。
That's the goal.
そうだね。
That's the goal.
根性の
Yeah, I hope we see each other again. This guy's cool.
何百年後かにまたな。
Wow, what an episode. All right, that was FRIEREN. That was a very chill episode. That's actually a common theme this week, it seems. Chill episodes after a semi-hectic past couple episodes. Actually, I think I'm doing Code Geass next, and I kind of think that that's the same because it's Culture Festival. I'm sure something crazy is going to happen, but... Or not Culture Festival. School Festival. Anyway, now if only Pluto would chill. It cannot. It cannot chill. Oh, and Jujutsu Kaisen won't be chill. I'm enjoying it while it lasts. But this episode was really nice. Funny and heartfelt are the two words that come to mind. Like, there is quite a bit of comedy. I like how this story brought Stark into the picture because first of all, he's just a nice character. He's just a good guy. It's just, FRIEREN's like, I will raise my party members' children. Does Hemil have any apprentices, or did he just live peacefully? I also like how Stark automatically it was kind of a comedic character. Even though I already felt like Fern, her mannerisms were very funny, but you put Fern and you put Stark together and you got my favorite comedic duo. It's real nice. I bet there are like some people that maybe ship Fern and Stark. I do not. I want everyone to be platonic. God damn it, for once. I don't know, not everyone may agree with me, but I like platonic relationships as much, if not more, than romantic ones in anime and stuff. My favorite anime is March Comes in Like a Lion, which is mostly about platonic relationships. Very deep relationships, but our main character, Rei, at least within the realms of the anime adaptation, does not feel super romantic about anyone. Now, I know that does become a plot point later in the manga, but it's nice to have a bunch of people who care about each other for things that are not just like romantic reasons. Like a lot of fantasy series again are like isekais, and a lot of isekais are kind of wish fulfillment. So a lot of them have romantic relationships at the forefront. Not like they're even written good half the time. Half the time, most of the time. I love ReZero. I don't know if I buy the romance between Subaru and Amelia. I don't think it's written great, which is kind of surprising because in general that story's written phenomenally, but it's a little bit forced. All the romance elements in that show. It is kind of core to the entire show, so I'm not too mad at it. But I just like everyone being friends. It's just nice for now. Speaking of friends, we made a new one. Kraft Mac and Cheese, the monk, who apparently a hero of the past and is, by the way he says it, older than FRIEREN. What pops into my head is, okay, if FRIEREN's 1,000 years and he's like, you're still young, then I'm like, okay, 3,000 years? 5,000? How many thousands of years has this man been alive? I want to learn more about him, and I do hope we do see him again, because he's nice. He had some interesting conversations with FRIEREN. This is the first elf that she's really come into contact with in a while, right? And he's all like, I wanna hear about what you did so I can praise you for your efforts. That's an interesting thing because I definitely feel that a lot of humans, they kind of do a lot of things in hopes of being praised for their efforts. It sounds selfish, but really people don't really do good things unless they can reap some sort of reward from it, right? That may be small, like complimenting someone, and then you see them smile. Like, literally, humans seeing another human smile, it causes a psychological response that makes you happy. It's kind of interesting. I've noticed this in myself when I'm like looking for screenshots throughout my reactions. Like, if I'm looking for one where I'm looking happy, where I'm laughing or I'm smiling, I will smile real hard while looking for these screenshots. I'll be like, look at this. This is great. And then I'll find it and I'll be like, editing. He had a pretty great introduction with him doing squats. He's buff as shit. Why did Fern immediately sue me as a pervert? Huh? What, people can't exercise? Oh, we can't exercise anymore? Is that it, Fern? I'm trying to exercise more. Yeah, we spent a lot of time in the village, and we spent 6 months waiting for winter to blow over. There's a fair amount of time that has passed. I mean, in the times that this kind of emulates, what can you do? You would think we would have more spells to help us get through the winter, but I guess not. Because that's like, winter was like, it's like a test when you're trying to evolve. If you can't survive through winter, if your species can't survive through winter, you're fucked. So it's like one of the first big obstacles that humans had to overcome. And it led to a lot of things, a lot of advancements, like food preservation and needing fire. I mean, we also just needed that because it would get cold, dry off. But like, this kind of cozy episode, I feel warm. And I like it. Not every episode of this show has to be actiony, has to progress the plot. In fact, I would say that it's better that the action is sporadic. Sporadic? That sounds kind of negative. I mean, like, sparingly used, you know, because it makes those moments that much better. And you can also save budget for producing those big moments and getting like a billion amazing animators to do it. Like, I'm glad I started watching this show, at least because this show has had some of my favorite animators on it, but this episode was mostly character acting, and that stuff's still really good. I gotta point out how good the animal animation is. I don't know how many people actually care about that kind of stuff, but animals are something that's particularly hard to animate. Like, humans are a challenge in their own way, because we understand, we like pretty instinctually know what humans look like, so, you know, we know all the complicated gestures and stuff. But we also have examples right in front of us everywhere. But that's not always the case for animals. I like the squirrel, eating the nut, and like turning it a bunch. I'm like, that's good attention to detail. The show is also interesting with how much it gives importance to the religion in this world, because Japan it's pretty non-religious of a country, so that's not usually an aspect of a lot of Japanese media. It occasionally is, but mostly in like kind of historical contexts. Kids on the Slope has some major Christian themes because a couple of the characters are Christian. But that's also like a historical show, and it's a lot about Western influences on Japan. So there's always some vague religion in fantasy anime. Sometimes like the mythology is given a lot of thought, but the way that people practice it isn't given a lot of thought. And I don't know. I think it's interesting to see so many of these characters so religious. There was a lot of praying in this episode. I'm also glad like it's not malicious, you know. That's the other thing about a lot of fantasy anime, is that like half the time, if there is a religion, they're bad guys. They're like corrupt and it's bad, but there's no sign of that in this one, which is, I mean, the reason why there's so many like religious villains in Japanese media is because religious is kind of seen as like kind of corrupt and can lead to some bad things, and that's from personal experience of the country of Japan has seen that kind of stuff firsthand, where religion can lead so they don't. Just interesting. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. I hope that you got all cozy with me, and if you did, you can let me know by leaving a like. You can comment, you can tell me what you thought about this episode, and you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next FRIEREN episode. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy, everyone, and stay warm this winter.